Okay folks, so we've just, in part one of this video, we just showed you the vinyl, the 12-inch vinyl, red vinyl, that goes with the Denis O'Regan Ricochet set. We're just doing a sort of an unboxing really to show you what you get in the amazing set. It's a wonderful piece of art. So that's the vinyl, and the next layer down contains this, which is rather a groovy folder, which opens up this way. And inside there is a certificate of authenticity, and it's signed by Denis O'Regan, as you can see down the bottom there. And also it gives the edition number of this this particular book, which is number 123. And it's got some details up here about the contents. So it's got 4 10x8-inch books, Serious Moonlight, You Pretty Things, Divine Summary and Word on a Wing. That's what each of the 4 books are called. And we've got 3 20x16-inch prints, fine art photographic prints, signed and hand numbered by Denis O'Regan, each in a limited edition of 50. So each print there's only 50 of, with corresponding certificates of authenticity. So we'll go into the prints. I'll just move that out. So I've got to be careful with all this. You do get a set. You do get gloves with it as well, actually, but I find it more difficult to handle with gloves. Hence, I'm not wearing them. But my hands are clean, honestly. So these are the prints that came with this particular publication. Each one is 50 copies of each, and each one is numbered. So there's the first one, signed by Denis down the bottom, and that's number 6 of 50. And there's lots of different prints, so there isn't just 3 prints in all. There's lots of different prints, and they're randomly allocated, so you could have almost any image of Bowie and it will be numbered. But there is only 50 of each. So that's the first one. Again, high quality paper. It's not really paper actually, it's more card, I'd guess, really. So that's the first one. And you get this acid-free tissue paper which goes over the top of it, which is really handy as well. And it goes over the top of each one, so each one's got its own piece of acid-free tissue paper. And the second one is this one, and this is number 29 of 50. That's David Bowie with, of course, Carlos Alomar there. These would look great framed, but also, you know, do you break up the set? Do you not break up the set? That's the age-old question, really, isn't it? But they would look amazing framed. So that's that one, because they're good size as well. So you know, it's beefy, isn't it? It's beefy. So that's that. And Denis O'Regan's prints, of course, are expensive anyway. If you had to buy one separately, just on its own, it would cost you quite a few £100s, or maybe even thousands, dependent on the print. And the final one here in this particular set, again signed by Denis, and that's number 50 of 50. Mr. Bowie looking very contemplative there aboard a train. So those are the 3 prints that you get with this particular book. But as I said, the print, if you bought this set, you may get 3 completely different prints. And what I quite like is that the numbers aren't all the same. So, for example, the book is number 123, but the prints aren't number 123. They're randomly allocated and numbered personally by Denis. He must have taken a long time signing a number and everything, which shows the sort of care and love that's gone into this set, because it is a wonderful piece of art. And it's a sort of like an event, really, taking it all out and indeed putting it all back. So there you go, that's that level, and also it slots in, as you can see, to this section here that's been cut out. Slots in there perfectly. The next bit is this, which is a folder, and within the folder it tells you which prints you've got with each set. That's rather nice there, isn't it? So it's all officially certificated, signed again by Denis down the bottom, and it says edition 6 of 50, which you've just seen, the larger print, and it's called Singing in the Rain, this one, and it's in Singapore, and it's in 1983. So you get one of these for each. This one is called Bullet Train Japan 1983, and again it's all certificated. Moonlight Books Limited, and that's where you can buy this, of course, if you go to Bowie1983book.com, I think it is, and there's still some sets available. And there's the final one there, David and Carlos, and that's in Detroit in 1983. So there you go, and they all, and it tells you about the certificate as well on the back, by the way, and you can access your account and you can look up your book. Look at the number of your book, and you can see all sorts of information about it, which again is sort of quite interactive really, and they slot back into there. So that's it for this particular part. So I'm just going to put these back, and we come to one of the main events, which is this book here, which comes with it. So this is the bottom layer of the book, of the set should I say, and you can pull the book out like so. I'm not going to do that, but it goes in there beautifully, and in here you have got large images of Bowie on a very, very high quality paper. Denis obviously has done a standard version of the book as well, as you probably know. I think there might be extra images in this one, so I'll show you a few of those. I'm not going to show you loads because you have to buy the book if you want to see them all. And as you can see, there's some of these I've never seen before, some I have seen before, but there's still quite a lot of images in here that have never been published before. And as I said, it's got Bowie at leisure, Bowie on stage, of course. We've got some even Bowie at dinner, actually, we'll come to in a minute as well. That's obviously arriving in an airport or somewhere. That's quite nice, quite a nice casual image, that one of Bowie. Quite like the casual ones. I sort of recognise him and her, I think I know who they are. Obviously I've got a print of that one which comes with the set. A couple more casual ones there, David with Coco of course. And here he is wandering around. Imagine bumping into him around a corner. It'd be quite something, wouldn't it? So this is quite a book actually, and I've looked through this several times now, and it is beautiful. What I like about it is because it's large, you get the large images and it has a bit more impact really. There you go, Bowie in his dressing gown. I love these casual ones, that's great one that is. Waiting for his luggage. And we go on stage of course. Carmine Rojas, Carlos Alomar was in there on stage. O'Regan took some great photos, you have to say, and he's catalogued the whole tour really here, which is wonderful. We even got a picture of his camera there. Quite nice. Relaxing, having a cup of tea. So this is very thick actually, so I've barely scratched the surface with this book, so you can see here it's very thick. I don't think that's quite all the pages either, so it's a lot to look through. And to make it easy actually, when I've looked at it, I haven't taken the book out of this slot, so it's always stayed in there. It's quite easy to look at in that slot. And what I like about it is all these little ribbons you can pull to pull the stuff out, so it's really clever. So there you go, that's Ricochet, the deluxe edition, a piece of art by Denis O'Regan. And as I said, still copies available at bowie1983book.com. You get the vinyl, you get the 3 prints, you get the 4 books, you get all the certificates of authenticity, and you get this book, of course. The vinyl is very scarce, and vinyl's pretty trendy these days, so try not to miss out on that one because it's worth having. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll be back with another video, I don't know, when we've got something to video I guess. So take care, and keep buying the fanzine.